Yo, peace to the gods, peace to the earths, peace to all the righteous families on the planet Earth that want to know the truth. Peace. Right, I'm about to show you this video that I put together, I spliced. It's featuring Gene Deal, right? Big Gene Deal. Pussy Cone, former bodyguard, right? So I'm just, give you a little bit of what it's about. So I am taking a piece of Gene Deal's video that he made in regards to a person he was talking about. But I am changing his target. To me, this is what Gene Deal is saying is how I feel about Tupac. Is what I think of Tupac Shakur, right? So, this is me wishing, this is a fantasy video of Gene finding out or starting to believe that Tupac is not alive and that he faked his death. But before he faked his death, he lied on Biggie, right? He lied on Biggie. He manufactured the beef. He made it all up, from the quad shooting to the quad fake shooting to all the beef is all made up to cover up the fact that he was convicted of sexual assault, right? So Biggie was like his patsy, his scapegoat, right? Misdirection. Tupac believes in deception and manipulation, spirits and depression, right? He liked to, in order for him to win, or people like Faggoty Sin or Meech to win, or other haters, people have to be down, sleep, fans, unintelligent, uneducated. See, all three of those men is uneducated. They are inferiorly uneducated. You got a 9th grade dropout, a 6th grade dropout, and a 3rd grade dropout. That the entertainment industry say are winners, right? So, yeah, man. So, this is my fantasy video of, this is, how I wish Gene would address Fagavelli, Tupac, right? Now, I believe that, Biggie was shot by an FOI member, right? That was the first story Gene was telling. Gene is the only person that has come out and tried to tell the world that, that the FOI shot Biggie. He don't know for sure because they ran the lights. I have followed him when he tells that story, and so I began to put the pieces together based on pictures and things I heard by people that was there, right? That a FOI member, a single FOI member, or a lone FOI member, shot Biggie because of some stuff Pussy Cone started at the 97 Soul Train Awards, right? So, yeah. So, and so, so I believe they treated Biggie hostile like that because he was with Pussy Combs that night, and of the belief that Fagavelli planted seeds. That's what he planted seeds that Biggie and Pussy Combs was haters, and they got him set up and shot 5 times in Quad Studio, which is a lie. No, nothing happened to him in Quad Studio. If that's the case, Tupac's living in Stone Mountain, Georgia. And, you know, y'all could go make him take a lie detector test. Y'all must give him a lie detector test. You know, y'all got to give him a lie detector test. You have to. You know, y'all need to look up personality disorder. Look up personality disorder. Tupac suffers from personality disorder and extreme narcissism and other things like that, right? And so, you know, him lying on Biggie to make Biggie a scapegoat, to make you look at some made up beef, to make you not look at him being convicted of sexual assault, of a, you know, which is a lesser degree of rape. You know, Tupac raped that young woman, and, you know, he was found guilty in a court of law and convicted and sent to jail. And that was December 1st. That was the next day. That was the next day he got faked his shooting. You know, he got out of the hospital, went to jail with 2 bullets in his head. He wants you to believe, right? So, once again, this is Gene Deal, and this is my fantasy video of Gene finding out that Tupac was one of the reasons that the FOI was beefing hard with them, and this is why they settled for Biggie when he wasn't arguing with them. You know, Gene says Pussy Combs was arguing with an FOI man at the 97 Soul Train Awards and had some harsh words for the FOI brother on duty. And it wasn't the same FOI that was looking at them at the party or allegedly did the shooting. It was another FOI. You know, it was part of the security, part of the paid security that was working the Soul Train Awards, the 97 Soul Train Awards, right? So now they say Biggie didn't go. I don't know. They say Biggie was on crutches. That ain't true neither. I mean, I don't know. There's documentaries that say he was, you know, he was fine at the 97, back in California in 97. So I don't know, but I know Biggie ain't set up Fagavelli. None happened to them. And people, like, I tell a story that 97, 98, Biggie and Tupac was together, and they pulled up on me in Detroit. I was in a big truck. Could have been, well, you know, I was in a car. I was at the crib. I was in a big truck, and so I've really seen them together after Biggie was shot, right? You know, I've seen them together, and, you know, that ain't no lie. You know, once again, man, and, you know, I'm not getting paid. I'm not profiting, you know, and if I was a liar, I would be ruining my credibility, my name, my new name, and my slave name, which I'm trying to transition to. So I would be, you know, playing myself. And for what? I don't need attention. You know, I need money more than I need attention. And this don't bring me no money. So, but, you know, the truth needs to be out here, man, because people getting killed believing in Tupac. And Tupac, the biggest fraud, fake dude there is. You know, he didn't dupe a lot of brothers, you know, that wanted to help him, that wanted to see him succeed and grow. And he played them, lied to them, misled them. So, yeah, man, you know, Big ain't done nothing to Tupac, man. They was hanging after all this, and they was hanging in the D, and who else knows where. And, you know, you find Biggie, give him a lie detector test. He didn't do nothing to Tupac in Quad Studios, which led to Tupac dissing Biggie. So it's all made up, and I don't think Biggie took it serious as the FOI. So they got mad at Pussy Combs and say fuck Bad Boy, and I think they just said we gonna handle these dudes like this because they out of line, believing that they was banging on Tupac, right? And some of them fake a con, had respect for Tupac and all this other stuff. Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad had some respect for Tupac, and so man, he was he's not worthy of anyone's respect. If he was that real, he wouldn't have to lay low and fake his death. He would just come back and say this is what it was. You see what I'm saying? So once again, this is my fantasy video of Gene learning the truth and going off on Tupac. Peace. Check it out.
And well, I'm actually leaving out of Newark, New Jersey. That's across the bridge. It's a little quiet in this airport this morning. About to get on that plane, going to the Loop. Hey, I want y'all all to do me a favor. I want y'all to know when y'all recognize somebody that was raised by a dope fiend and ate paint chips in the project's hallway all their life. Y'all go watch Piers Morgan and y'all see what jealousy and envy looks like. Y'all go, I'ma support it. Y'all go watch it. Because right now, you think he made an apology to Beyonce and Jay-Z. I got my, let me just say, Jerusalem crew on this right now. Y'all go and check it out. Y'all gonna see what somebody who ate paint chips all their life, their childhood, when your mom is a dope fiend and your friends is boofing her, or dudes in the community is she got to get her drugs that way, and you eating paint chips, that's what happens. It's based on how you raise, how you could go out there and just literally lie. I always say this. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. So, listen here. That's why I keep that lawyer money in the stash. When people make mistakes or people lie and talk bullshit, I'm gonna hurt them where it really hurts. So y'all can stop sending me shit because I've already sent what Piers Morgan said, and I've already sent what I said on Doggy Diamond. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, and some of y'all don't. But the people who follow me know exactly what I mean. David Sprouse, thank you for that cash app. Salute, brother. Like I told y'all, I'm in the airport. So, and I felt it was necessary to come because everybody flooded my phone. Big Gene, did you hear what MC Gag said? He twisting all your words and he trying to make your story his story. Yo, let me tell you something. Pearson have been trying to get me on there since Puff been arrested. Every week, I refuse to go on those shows. Listen, I'm not going on none of those shows that refuse to pay me for my time. I'm not giving them nothing. I don't care about them promoting my book. My book is doing fine. Anytime author could sell anywhere from $4,000 to $8,000 worth of book a month. Now, Amazon get their 60%. You know they gonna get theirs. I don't have a problem with that. But the fact is this. I'm not doing your show if you're not paying my per diem, if you're not paying me for coming sitting down with my time. Point blank. They was mad, so what they do, the producer knew what he was gonna say. They talked to them because he have no relevance to Bad Boy or Puff. You see, you only heard about Puff tried to have sex with him when Puff got arrested or during that whole time, he trying to be relevant. And then I made it aware that, well, if a man tried to have sex with you, why would you go to his event if you felt so uncomfortable then? With LisaRaye, and she pulled out a dildo. Yeah, LisaRaye, the actress. He said I had sex with her, and then she went in a drawer and got a dildo, a strap-on. This is what he said. I had some of my people who dealt with her, because, you know,